to today's DDO stream. I'm of course Samus, and today we're going to be doing some TR prep. Really? I guess we actually have a couple of things that need to be attempted to be sold here, right? Oh, maybe the boots are on the hardcore server still. Darn. Anyway, greetings and salutations. We are very close to being ready to TR. I need to just make sure we have room for stuff, and we need to get it out of our bank. So House Kandaric. So we have at least one tab there. We'll probably have to do a little bit of quests. That's fine. So we'll probably have to do a little bit of House K favor work, and then empty some TR cash, and then I'd like to actually probably go ahead and TR. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do bonus streaming this weekend, but kind of hope so. It's really going to come down to how Saturday, tomorrow at work is going to be. I have a weird Magic tournament that I have to deal with. So, alright, we have 93 empty slots here, but really that's like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, hundo. So the reason why I try to count that is because I have this reincarnation cache sized for 20 items from top to bottom for easy counting. So Cloak of the Mountain is 1, 2, Shadow Splinters is 2, Staff of the Summer Solstice is 3, Legendary Sapphire is 4, Ring of Nightfall is 5. So we're at 6, 7 and a half. So unfortunately, that means we're gonna need this other bank tab, I think. Right, because we open this up, that's another 20, so that's an extra 1. That means we still have whatever leftovers that we still have to deal with. We only have 5 slots here in our shared bank. Yeah, I'm on that day of recovery where you're all that snot and bile and stuff that you've been trying not to choke on for like a week that just runs into your lungs. Today's the day it's all trying to come out, just blare. So I apologize. Part of the reason we're not going to be able to probably do some really intensive gameplay right now is because of this coffee hacky fit. Otherwise, to be really honest, we should probably be over on the hardcore server doing things. You know what? Taking a second look at this with a little bit of effort, I think it'll be less effort to empty our TR cache and move some stuff around this way. Oh, dang it. Alright, make me, what is it, 23 of these? Go. Yeah, I think with a little bit of work here, I think we can just shove most of this stuff away. Alright, that goes in here. Nice, okay. I'm really surprised if there's not a stack of this in our bank over here already. This is the kind of thing that I usually would have in there. Yeah, okay. These are garbage. This needs to go in the boat. These things can go in the boat. Yeah, we had a lot more scrolls this go around than usual. This is kind of what I was realizing. We'll keep the teleport scrolls for now. Okay. So what we'll just do is we'll empty our TR cache for a little bit until the bank has a problem, and then we'll leave the zone and we'll go to a different zone. I personally find that to kind of be the best way to deal with some of these things. I'm trying to keep an eye on Facebook today. We have a pretty cool Magic tournament coming up tomorrow, and I would just want to make sure that if there are questions being asked, I'm ready to answer them for people. Yeah. Let's take 1 second while we're emptying the TR cache and talk about the build. This was just a pure Shadowcry 1-20 dagger build. Deadly Shadow. Like, I really enjoy this style of melee. It kind of does all the things I enjoy about melee. It does good DPS. Maybe not the best DPS, but good DPS. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I'm still not that great of a melee. But this, like, being a heavy sneak attack build really makes you feel like you're doing a good amount of DPS. And then being an assassin gives me the thing that I really enjoy when it comes to, like, being able to assassinate things like insta-kill monsters, or a little bit later in the tree, right? We get the wording, or whichever one of these shadow things in the Destiny. But yeah, see, we're being failing, so let's go to another zone. But yeah, I just this is definitely my kind of melee, I guess, is my point. That being said, I would like to try one of the, like, big DPS builds and put that on screen for a little bit. It kind of actually, I really want to, or what I should do is message Tobrel right away and see what he thinks is currently the top of the DPS tree. I know he's not as into the current meta over here in DDO as he is, like, on Final Fantasy right now, but he is, I believe, still coming over for raids and stuff, so I imagine he at least has a working knowledge of where things are at the moment. And if not him, Beef is obviously another good one for that kind of stuff. But soon I need to get on point with all this nonsense. Now that we won't be in the TR train as much anymore. Oh god, somebody... Okay. I did not expect my TR cache to be quite so flooded with things. Okay, so somebody... I feel like that's easy enough to come by now. That's just gone forever. This, I think, can probably go away. I don't think people need that anymore. If people wanted a low-level beat-em-up stick, I think they would have it. Oh, this can't even be sold, huh? Well... Alright, before I throw that in garbage, we'll see if we can throw it on the shard exchange and sell for cheap. Speaking of shard exchange stuff, I think we'll just try to basically give away these banquet hall things. I just don't... I don't know where else we're going to do with them. So let's just try to get rid of them for whatever the minimums are. Hi. What's up? Are you just bored? You need to go outside. Shh. All right, everybody. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Uno momento. Alright, hey, sorry about that, everybody. We've been working really hard to make sure she doesn't have any accidents. So when she comes and tells me that she needs to go to the bathroom, I do my best to get her taken care of. I don't know who's filling this up with cakes. Does make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, these are Vorpal and Keen. Yeah, I remember that. I don't really know if we need any of this stuff floating around anymore. Okay, well, I got the feeling that I've now taken the responsibility to get rid of some of this stuff, and I don't know if I want that. I guess so, though. I guess I'll go take one of our alts and have them become the next cookie holder for a while. Alright. So there's still at least 5 slots of wasted space. Yeah, man, I'm not on board with whatever happened here. Alright, let's just... What do I have in my cookie jar that's not full? Loth. Loth is somebody that I didn't see any. Border Blades cookie. Alright, maybe we just click all of them and just deal with them out of my backpack. So far, so good. Alright, how much more? We have a teleport scroll that still could go in. And this can go back. What's this? Oh, double slotted ring. Alright, we'll just go throw that in the shard exchange as well. That, on the other hand, may actually be pretty good. That's quite good. If that comes back, I think we'll try to figure out a place to use it for our own self. I bet in our level 20 gear slot we can, or 21 level gear slot, I bet we can find a good spot for it. Okay. Honestly trying to think what other builds sound really fun and interesting right now. I feel like I'm kind of obligated to try to do a love letter to myself right now with DDO. What do I mean by that, you crazy person? What I mean is that I felt like DDO and I have been kind of growing apart lately. A lot of my goals have kind of been realized with this TR in particular, and it's not DDO's fault, but it's definitely, you know, I'm less excited to get up every day and play and stuff right now. Part of that has to do with I felt really bad the last couple of weeks also, so I don't want you to like think that it's just me hating on the game or whatever, because that's not the case. A lot of factors in the last month or so have kind of kept me from DDO, and I haven't been fighting that as much as I normally would. And I think part of that has to do with the fact that I was chasing a goal for a very long time, and now that that goal is achieved, I feel like I would like to rest on my laurels for a little while, you know what I mean? But I think at the same time, my job is to play this game and be excited about this game, and I think to do that, what I need to do is I need to take a life and just do like all the things that I love about this game. So I think what that means is that we're going to do a wizard. And I think the other thing we're going to do is we're going to stop and explore some of the things that I haven't explored that much personally. So like all the new quests that I've been skipping because I've been on the personal quest and knocking stuff out, like Salt Marsh and stuff like that. I think we're going to stop and we're going to explore and we're going to learn and stuff like that, right? So I think that's what I want to do over the next month or so. That'll kind of be our plan. I think part of the reason I was ready to TR today had to do with the fact that there was that big Buddy XP weekend stuff, which is part of the reason I kind of want to try to play tomorrow some if I can. But honestly, I don't even know if I feel like I need bonus experience points because I want to go wide. Part of what's going on the hardcore server right now is that I'm really having a good time like being slow and going wide and doing all the quests that I haven't done in a long time. And I don't know about a max favor life or whatever, but one day I would like to do one of those things. Maybe this is the life that we stop and we experiment with a lot of the quests that I'm not the most up to date in. And we'll do it while doing a class and build that we love. Even if it's not necessarily the best at level 30 or for anything other than us having a good time. I think that's what I need. This is something that doesn't need to be around anymore. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do with this. We probably should make a tab of stuff to to go deconstruct, actually. Alright, let's do that. Because we're probably not going to be giving up our Raven site ever again, or anytime soon. There may be a window where a different set of gear is important for at level 20, but I don't think that's going to be anytime soon for me. As we click through these things, I also want to do my best to kind of examine the items and just make sure that they are still of value. Every once in a while, I'll put myself in a slot where I'm like, is this necessary anymore? And for example now, the Epic Voice of the Masters, which were very important at one time, I don't think matter anymore because we're going to be using the Gem Mini Facets for like any sort of DPS type builds. Oh no, we'll have to take our time and think about that one. This is an empty colossal bag. I don't have any extra bags floating around anymore, right? We just have the bag that we carry around on our person and this empty one. Alright. So this one's about a little more than half full. You know what's going to happen. There's going to be more crap, and I'm going to be like, why did I get rid of that? I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I'm really excited to play this build. Now, I think the reason that this particular build does work for me is because I do have an unhealthily large amount of past lives and whatnot to kind of, yeah, okay, it's time for the bank to reset someplace else. Oh, you know what else I need to actually check on? Okay, we have plenty of tokens in the drawer. I guess it's been a while since we've done a regular TR, huh? Oh, we can't do a regular TR anyway, can we? We have to do an iconic. This is our final life. Our final crazy thing. See if the bank is restable. See how that worked? I don't know why, but it feels like when you see those bank fail things, you just have to go to a completely different zone and like retouch the bank, which doesn't really happen, I don't think, but it's certainly what it feels like, right? For me anyway, it feels like what's going on is like you set up a connection, like a phone call with your bank, and your bank's like, yeah, hey, you got this epic sapphire, and you're like, yeah, why don't you move it to here? And then like it takes a minute to come across the phone line or whatever, and eventually you make enough of those transactions, your phone line's all staticky. That's how it feels to me, but we'll see. How are we doing on space over here? 49. This is getting fat. We might be okay still. Oh, see, I think I saw it say bank failed up there for a second. No, not yet. Alright, so now we're at exactly 40. So Wildwood Vest. Yeah, see, we're over. So we're gonna have to make some more space. But I don't think we have to make that much space, right? No, we have to make a lot of space. Alright, well, let's start by gathering up the various cosmetics and getting them into the cache over here. The ones that we're not actively wearing. Huh, really? I genuinely thought I had a... Maybe I already threw them over here, like some of these. Yeah. Maybe it would just be easier to go run some more House K quests. How many do we need and what did we skip? We need 12 favor. Chamber Insanity, Forgotten Caverns, Haberdasher, Lair of Summoning. Yeah, I think we can probably... I think this may be slightly faster to do this after all. Man, maybe we just should have teleported. That extra loading screen would have been less time, probably. Noon o'clock, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon. I don't honestly know which of these quests are... We're not going to do that one. I don't remember which one this one is. Chamber Insanity. Okay, good. That was an important one. Yes, there we go. Do. Okay. It's been a minute since we've played this guy, so I'm not necessarily... Let's see, do we actually have to kill these things? I guess so. Whip it up. Sprint boost, there we go. Alright. Like I know there's a way that we're supposed to be moving through this quest much faster. People are like, this is your favorite character? Again, I've basically been playing on the hardcore server pretty much exclusively. We played, what, a little bit on Monday, I think. Or Tuesday, just a little bit. Enough to level to 30. We missed the... Yeah. We're going this way. Anyway. Try not to sound like we're drowning in our own crud. I'm sorry. I'm still rattled a little bit of yesterday's death also. That's right. I'll take my gold. Oh, I don't have any thieves tools on me. That's funny. I didn't realize I had put all my thieves tools away. Guess it kind of serves me right a little bit, huh? What else can we say about the build? I have really enjoyed the Shatterkai chain build. I'm kind of tempted to see what it would be like to go all in on the Shatterkai chain thing, like the big melee power. Oh wait, was there a troll back there that I had to kill and didn't? I hope I got them all. All right, that should be our favor even. I think that'll take care of us, and we can just continue on emptying our TR cache. Still that crap in my throat. I'm so tired of it. Where you sound like you're going to die all of a sudden because there's just a pile of crap sitting on your throat and you don't want to cough and move it because all that's going to do is make it unpleasant. I'm ready to be not sick. Speaking of not sick, I don't know if you guys have any interest in this, but pretty sure right about now, a year ago, I was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Right about now. And no, bank failed already. And I've lost a little more than 12 pounds a month, I think, right now on average. AKA I've lost over 120 pounds in the last year. And that's with a couple of keto breaks. So hopefully this year I will get back under 200, and then hopefully change a lot of that. I should have just teleported. Change a lot of that fat into muscle over the next year. Wouldn't mind being around 200, but I needs to be not 200 pounds of fatty, flabby Sammy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to break out the heavy cold gear or something and start getting the dog to go out on a WALK. Let's not teach the dog that one. But I gotta get back out there. That was the real key, I think, was just taking the girls out every day for. We were getting pretty crazy, like over an hour walking. Just pretty good, pretty substantial when you're doing that 5 days a week, 6 days a week. So this is something I picked up this life, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. If it's something I felt like I wanted to keep, or something that could probably just go. I don't think I'm going to be using it anytime soon. So I think it's just sentience food for me. And they're not in very high demand, so I just kept the one that I had. If I rolled on it or something, I would have kept it. But I think it can go. Again, I think we're going to get close, but we got a bank failed message. Meridia's got a bank we haven't been to yet. Let's go to Meridia. Again, I do feel like when you reconnect to the bank in a completely new zone for you, that it is more stable for a while longer. I don't know if that's really true, but it certainly feels that way to me. I've only done 1,000 TRs, so my my data is limited. I don't have like evidence. It's all anecdotal evidence. That's the word. But it does seem to be relatively true, I think, in my opinion. Speaking of something relatively true, it might be time to finally let this guy go. This thing carried me through a lot of early TRs. And this used to have the reason why is because it used to have a large guild slot. And with the large guild slot, you could put the hit points in it. Now it's not... I don't think it's a thing anymore. Also, it's got a store... the old school store cosmetics on it. And I would like to have a way to take and regain those store cosmetics. I should ask Jerry about it. Here's another thing that's probably not necessary anymore. Both of these, those style of items are just, I don't think, going to work in our current gear set for a while. So when we start getting low on room, we know what to make some cuts on. Where? Oh, did we just not carry around those this life? Wow, okay. Nine. Looks like more than 9, doesn't it? 8. It certainly looks more than 8. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that's a lot. And I thought I was going to deal without. So dumb. Okay, well, let's do some moving some things around. Make it fit. I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head. It's been a couple of days. I kind of know why. That's a little bit of a lie. I saw a meme that said the CDC now recommends you go outside and you get real high and you scream however that song goes. And it just kind of stuck with put that song in my head for a while. So that's why. Okay, so let's see, we're going to grab these XP stones. Although these are probably just going to turn right around and go back to Samus relatively quickly anyway. But that's fine. I grabbed those back. So... we'll grab a twisted talisman out of here. What else can we grab? I just want to grab some things that it's possible that Java's going to be using. Hopefully this perform he'll be able to use. He doesn't have any tome? Okay, well then I guess you can sit on this tome until you find a +3 perform tome. Seems odd. Some glamored weapon stuff. That'll need to go on cosmetic. Which I guess if we're going to pull up cosmetics, you should get that back as well. One Cloud's portable hole? Alright. Java can start collecting some extra portable holes too. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go get cosmetic and get the cosmetics out of here. And that'll help a lot. You know, I don't do this often enough, but while we're waiting, are we actually still streaming to Facebook? We should be. But, unless somebody, like, leaves a message on the video, I'm not sure that I know that anyone there is cosmetic. don't know if I get the opportunity to tell anymore if I'm actually streaming. Let's see what the dashboard says. No, this dashboard says we're not getting to Facebook. So we must have gotten dinged a couple more times because of something. Put them with the rest of those. To be really honest, a lot of this stuff I just need to figure out how to probably do away with. I thought this was augmented. I don't know when we're going to use that hat on somebody, but it'll be too much longer. We should just eat this guild elixir, I guess. This Deathworm cloak can come over here for now. We had a couple more. Alright. Cosmetic weapons? Nope. Cosmetic armors. I don't feel like we're going to wear either one of these for a while. That one we're likely to wear. I wear that one a lot. I feel like we're likely to wear all of those as well. Not this. Yeah, and this is just a cosmetic cloak I like. Intimidating bluff. That's not really what we're doing right now, but that's okay. Okay, I don't know if that's enough room, but we're gonna pretend like it is and just give it a shot. I don't know who's holding all that experience either, but we're going to have to go and figure that out at some point. Oh, hey, the other thing I should do. We actually cleared a bunch of these activities the other day. And pretty sure we completed all. All right. And then I think there was some guild stuff, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Did we? Oh, no. I always want to try to make sure that I leave at least one spot before I take every item out. It's nice to have one item of like wiggle room. Make sure there's not like any other pots hiding in here that we just want to get rid of. Experience, elixir. It's not really what I need to do this life. There might be a window where I want to do that, but not right now. There's one of these, right? No, I guess not. Huh, strange. I wonder what this one came from then. Because it's not, it didn't go in the stack with the other ones. So why do these not stack? Why are those different? What the S? Okay, doesn't matter. 2 slots. We have a few here. All right. So Wild Flame sure. We need to have a talk about that anyhow. I don't think I care about double slot. Well, we'll throw in this Shard exchange really quickly. That's bound to be now, right? Yeah, I think so. We're at 7 slots. Here we go. That's more than enough slots, right? Nice. All right, we have at least 1 slot. Oh yeah, 2 slots even. Look at that, abundance of wiggle room. I don't think I'm emotional enough that I could cry for hitting my triple completionist or whatever, or my having all the goals done. Kind of wish I could though. Let's hold. I'm just trying to decide, is there anything else that we like? Do we need wings? I don't think we need wings. Like, I honestly don't care about wings all that much. This life, I think we needed to spend some money, so I think I bought them at a weird time. I don't like spending that much money. Maybe we should just go ahead and grab a pair of wings. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we need wings. And we did this because that's where I got this dagger. Which I'd like to re-equip. Hello? My dagger? There he is. There we go. A personal preference. What can I say? Gonahi. Here it is. Like, I'm sure it's here. Look at that. I don't think I spent all the points because by the time I got up here, I don't think I cared anymore. Now, this will be a different going forward. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but because I think we're gonna spend some more time than usual at level. At cap. Right, you do just double click these things, right? Alright, iconic Heart of Wood. Wow, this is a big deal. That's it. That was it. That's like, well, I guess this would be the summation of my DDO career so far, right? That seems about right. The summation of years of work. Literally, think about this. For the last 3 years, in particular, because I think this is our 3rd year streaming, probably our 4th year streaming, I think. But definitely our 3rd year of chasing the completionist, and we're done. We did it. No fanfare. Nothing crazy. And I want to be level 1. I think I want to, yeah, I think this is what we want to do. I think this is the closest to Samus. And a little bit of charisma. What do we want to do with these last points? I guess carrying capacity type stuff and no extra penalty to wisdom. We're gonna have plenty of things. Let's just not fail our will saves. We should have good saves. I could rather have really good saves. Because we're not going to be in an undead form. Unfortunately, the best I have figured out how to do on this build, alas, doesn't get that. I kind of want to do stealth stuff too, actually. Can we do everything that we want to do in this build? Traps, spellcraft, UMD, high moves. Yeah, I think so. My God, this is going to be the most Samus build of all time, probably. It's going to do everything that I love. Start with this. These spells are the least important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, how do we want to look today? I like that hairstyle though. 25 or I don't know. Whoa. We have brown eyes. We're a brown-eyed boy. I think my eyes are dark brown. I don't know. Where's my camel in the hood? What do you guys think? Pretty brown. My stepmother used to refer to them as shit brown. Because that's what she thought I was full of. Yeah, they're pretty brown. A little darker. Alright, which also, unfortunately, means if we're going to do that, where's the gray? Let's get the gray out. Bust out the gray if we're going to make it kind of semi-accurate here. How gray? Like a darkish gray? That'll work, right? Okay. You know what? This is fantasy life. We don't have to make it gray. Oh. Here we go. This is fine though. We can be this hair color. This is pretty reasonable to us. Now, for those of you who know me, know how much I love the mohawks. But beef, I think literally is like riot every time I try to do a mohawk. So let's not do a mohawk. This is kind of like my real life haircut right now. Where it's essentially like a big lazy man's mohawk where the sides are shut short but the top is all long. And just kind of let it do whatever it wants. Could pull that off, I suppose. I feel like I have crazy eyebrows, so we should have the craziest eyebrows we can get. Oh, those are pretty nuts, though. Here we go. That looks about right. That's like the sad Samus eyes. I felt like there was a nose that I've liked in the past, but that's not it. Negative. We could do this. Short, cut, trimmed. Again, this looks very Samus, so 4. No thanks. We could pull off this beard as well. 11. Don't think that's what I'm going for this life, but this is my favorite beard. Normally, the beard I wish I could have in real life is this, but I feel like I use that a lot. Let's be a little bit more phantom. I love the Wendell beard too. It's one of my favorites. I wish I could do this in real life also. Let's do something a little bit different though. Let's do this one. I don't think we've ever done this particular facial look before. And then does our lips matter? Our lips don't really matter. Sad face Samus. This will work. I think that's pretty much in line with my current outlook on my world. Alright, so what we're going to do is now we're going to eat a couple of XP stones, get ourselves up to a few levels, watch our sweet gear disappear out of our backpack, rip. $258 items transferred to my reincarnation bank. That's not quite max, because 256 I think is max, but it's pretty close. UI, layout, load, Samus. Alright.
Can you talk? Speak to me.
Can you talk? Speak to me. Send me on to the keep on the borderlands. Alright. Does it say anything? It doesn't say anything when you finish your iconic. Wow. That's a lot of work. That's... Keep in mind, I didn't have a lot of funds for like boxes or things like that. I think this character literally may have had one box, like the one that originally came at level 8. Like you went from level 8 to level 16. That original one they gave us, I think, went to Samus, and then they gave us another one that that we used and went to Samus. And I think I may have bought one box before, and then we had a epic box donated for one of the Purple Dragon Knight lives, for an epic life, and I think that's it. I think the rest of this, most of this XP I farmed. It's a lot of experience. Sorry, it's a lot. Okay. We're gonna have to make room for to get the XP stones. So we might as well grab that stuff on Samus that we know we're gonna end up pulling up over here anyhow. To make room. I don't know that we're gonna grab all these things, but I'm gonna take them and put them over here in the hopes that I can actually decide what to do with all of them. Some of these don't need to continue to be in the TR cache, I don't think. And then should open up to 21. I have quite a bit of experience saved up, so it's part of the reason I'm making lots of room. I'm trying really hard to go through and clean up various inventory slots of like, look at that, we have 2 of these essentially. But anyway, I've been trying to go around and clean up my TR, or not just my TR cache, but everything. Let's grab a couple of these things while we're right here, and then we'll go get experience. Quinn, come back. This is an important pickup right here. Okay. I think we have the basics for like there's obviously a lot of things that we'll have to continue to get. It's going to be a few minutes before we're even ready to experience in a meaningful way, but hopefully. Alright, we know Java's got a few thousand experience. Oh, let's hit this roll button finally too. Let's do that also. Balance upgrade tome. I have the feeling that that is not good for us. But 1,000 experience is pretty good. I'll take that. Alright, let's go back. I feel like the Samus 1 is the guy who's got all this experience hidden on him. That matters because a lot of these other Samuses I think are going to get turned into some sort of role fillers. I just don't know what or how or anything. Because most of them are designed to like knock out a hardcore server run, right? Not really capable of dealing with a different problematic run. It's possible that this Soroku comes important again too, actually. Now they're bound to accounts. Both of these might become okay. Alright, looks good. Java's clean. Samus 1. I know I need to spend some time on my hardcore character and start working on those, or otherwise I'm not going to get that Reaper Cloak. I think I've only got 2 points. Again, yesterday took the wind out of my sails hard. Should probably go to cosmetic at some point. I mean, look at this. I have greater tomes of learning. I have like so much stuff that comes over from pre-orders and things. Cosmetic. That thing gets worn a lot. Throw that over there really fast. I had Yeah. So I had the feeling that because this is the character I kind of had plans to do stuff with next, that this is where I dumped stuff. What else do we need? I don't think we need anything else, really. I mean, there might be some gear things somewhere, but I mostly just wanted to get the experience for Samus Prime. That's not true. This isn't even the original Samus. For those of you who don't know. The original Samus right now is hiding out over on Atlantis, I think. Just chilling there. Alright. Now's the time to place your bets. How much experience did I dump over here? What level are we going to end up at? There's some 5,000s in there. Did you get your bets locked in? I'm gonna say 3. Shit, held up 4 fingers. 3. I'm gonna bet we're gonna be level 3. Don't think we're gonna make it all the way to 4. Not that I would mind, I guess, if we didn't. Level 2. Okay. Well, how do we do? Where's the wizard trainer? All right. It's time for you to show us the way. Disable device. Search. Spot. Open lock. We are empowering some spells. All right. How do we want to do this here? We know we're going to cast jump. We know we're going to cast shield. Know we're going to cast tumble. Sonic blast. Probably want merfolks at some point. Do you want to do acid to start with? That's probably fine. We usually can focus pretty tightly on force. I'll grab this. This is a spell that sometimes you use just to lower will saves. Wow, we didn't even make it to level 3. That's gross. Alright, we're not done. I have more experience stones. There's 0 chance that we have to... We're definitely going to get more experience than that. Not on my watch. That's gross. It might be time to let the client reset, though. Yeah, let's do that. Hi, everybody. We're gonna let the game. Yeah, the game just crashed. freaking novel for a password. But I think that's the best way to do it. If you have like a little sentence. Just gotta... My game is still logged in. Let's try again. See if I had a chance to get logged out. I have the bad feeling that it's probably waiting for a timeout since we crashed the way we did. We have a button that could be redone here. Gross. So I love this shirt. I don't know if you guys... I'm going to try maybe getting more of these. These just like generic work shirts and then get some patches and put them on. I actually really enjoy these shirts. They're very comfortable. Here we go. There we go. We did it. Look at us. Who's hiding experience? Old Damus holding experience. Wow, I don't have experience on this guy. I'm a little bit scared and impressed that I've already got the experience off of this person. Just gonna throw that on the auction. Okay. Well, never mind. I guess we'll just gear up at level 2 then. And how long can it take us to get to level 3, right? We gotta do some Korthos quests? Gross. What's up? Nope. Hi. What? There we go. Maybe now it's going to actually log off. What do you think? Do we check some more? I feel like XP Woman has been out of stuff forever. It needs to be cleaned. Alright. Yeah, let's just play level 2, I guess, for a little bit. It seems weird. I haven't played at level 2 in ages. Hi. What? Go tell Remy. Oh, yeah, you got your bone. What? Good looking. What? No, 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 no. I gotcha. You're gonna come sit with me. Oh. Yeah. Guess what? That's how it's gonna work. You're gonna come pester me. I'm going to pester you. Hi. Yeah. Remy, are you still up here? Must not be. Alright. If I put you out, this is the last one. Until after the stream. Alright guys, we'll be right back. I'm going to put them out. I don't know if there's anyone hanging out or not, but I'm going to go ahead and throw a minute ad on. Just while I'm gone real quick. I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay. The girls are out, but they'll be back. So normally how I end up kind of doing low-level stuff is just like that, right? Also, we have so many racial points that we can just kind of do whatever we want here. It doesn't matter where we get our color spray from. Alright, so do we want +2 to hit and damage with light hammers, light maces, light picks, short swords, short bow, blah blah blahs? For 2 points. Like, that seems pretty good. And then we're going to go up the forestry. Yeah, we'll go like that. Okay. We might occasionally use our dog for something, but not for a minute here. Alright. Character. Feats. Past life feats. Epic past life feats. Almost always Arcane Alacrity and Color of the Queen. Casting faster and having cooldown so you can cast your spells more often, and Colors of the Queen are both great. The problem is I haven't done enough divine to have like another good divine one. Yeah, here we go. So +8, or sorry, +5 positive. I just got to do more of this ancient blessings. Power of life and death is still really good because oftentimes I do rely on negative energy. It's just this is a life where that doesn't help me. So I guess we'll put this in. And then we are skill. So we'll do that one. Right. Which of these stances do we want? Don't need to run. I think we need to worry about that right now. We might want right this minute because we are kind of a bad melee right now, or bad however we want to play. We're not doing light power. I am a big fan of this as well. Okay, let's conjure some bolts because I think it's probably how we're gonna run, but I don't think we need that many. And then in the wizard side, let's see. I do like shield. It's nice to have shield. Sonic Blast for breakables, I suppose. And then, do we do Acid Spray as our spell? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so that's maximizing power on. Seems fine. And then, Magic Missile, same thing. Maximize in power. And then our Color Spray, which has no active meta magics. Okay. I know a lot of people out there have different patterns for how they get up to whatever. I genuinely thought that we were going to have more experience banked than that. But that's okay. We will muster through. So I kind of mentioned this before, but this is my favorite way to play Dungeons and Dragons, I think. It's one of my favorite builds. Take your time. Put the Omni Spell Dust in the very last slot. Really? Huh. I don't have like weird gear, I guess. Okay, that's fine. What do we want to look like this life? How do we want to be dressed? I feel like we have two modes, right? We have the white armor and the dark armor, basically. It's kind of our two motifs. And then we get to decide. Let's see, do we want to do glowy eyes? Let's do glowy eyes. And then we can do whatever cloak we want. This is not my favorite one, but let's try it for now. We'll We'll have to pick a different cloak probably at some point, but for now we'll let this one go. Alright. What else do we kind of have that we might want at this difficulty? Here's our white armor that we often end up wearing. Just checking to see if anything jumps out at me real quick, as in, hey, you probably want to grab this. I don't think we're going to do melee on this. I think we're going to try to use our crossbow. Okay. Like we're going to be doing any of the actual work anyhow, so it doesn't matter. Another 1,000 experience. I knew we had more somewhere, just thought we had a lot more than that. You know what, I'm going to take these also at the moment, just to get them gone. And then, do we want red hands? Sure. I like having some pointers on hand if I can help it. I have a bunch of these cookies. I should probably figure out what they even do right now and see if there's some that are useful for my style of gameplay. But honestly, I'm not sure if there is any. And we'll grab some quick level 1 regents. I don't know, I've kind of come around to Tobrel's way of thinking. It's time to just get rid of spell components, or it's time to put them in their own management system, like a stable, except you don't have to worry about them in your inventory. They're so nonsense. Alright. I am looking for some assistance. There's a level 2, here we go, Vidric. And then a Frenzy. Oh, you know what? Here's some free experience, basically, also, that we can grab. Excuse me, guys. Did I not click the... Oh, they put in the highlight folder, didn't they? Yeah. Alright. That slot needs to be reserved for my horse. Whichever horse we decide to do here. Okay. Let's see. We're doing black stuff. Let's do the black stallion, just the plain black stallion. All right. $14 is one magic missile. Did 14. I feel like we can do better than 14, right? Maybe not. I'm going to take full advantage of all these hirelings at level 3 and have a blast with them while we can. It's something I just enjoy being able to do, and we're going to try. I'm probably the biggest proponent of the hireling system. I think they're fun. They could use some work, but I think they're very fun. In fact, I really thought about just sitting around and making hirelings for a while, just like designing them and whatnot. And I probably should go ahead and continue to do that. Because I feel like hirelings are geared up, right? So like the hireling gear. How are you blocked? I can see you. That's not how magic missile works. Stupid game. Wow, gross. Melee weapons. I mean, there's some times that we might melee weapon, but I don't think that's very likely. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna most of the time be in Deep Gnome. I didn't realize this was not for melee, or for only melees. Maybe that's fine. Oh, the Deep Gnome and the Shattered Guy have the same icon. That's not good. Can we get those changed, please? How much longer do we have? A minute and a half? Why aren't you killing monsters? Bro. I don't want to be having to shoot monsters. I want a pike. Let's go. Let's get our pike on. Alright, are we really doing more damage with our crossbow than we are, look at that, 57, with our maximized and powered magic missile? Oh, we didn't even get that guy. 14, 15, 26. We critted. This is why low levels you're just a bad fighter, guys. We didn't even get to spray the whole crowd. There we go. Now we feel like a wizard. Alright, 15 seconds. Our voice is on because we have our Cloak of Attraction slotted up. we're good to go. I guess we might as well summon the dog, huh? Kill mode activated. Like to leave the quest, please. I would like to leave the quest, please. It's weird taking the time to do this stuff on the not on the hardcore, right? Because you spend all this time in the hardcore going wide, trying to get all that favor. I don't know. After that death yesterday in particular, it's hard not to be discouraged, in my opinion. And that's definitely what happened to me yesterday. The wind got knocked right out of my sails. Okay, everybody's in attack mode. I'm gonna sit probably here-ish in case someone comes back. I should be able to color spray them. It should be easy. I do feel like I want to babysit the crystal full time though. It's just I think a me paranoid thing, to be really honest. But I've had one too many times where guys run up and one-shotted this crystal. Or what seemed like one-shot the crystal. You know what? Maybe... No. I was just thinking maybe we do a crossbow, PK. But that we're going to be doing that stuff, but I don't want to focus on crossbows. These points will turn into this down here as soon as possible. Essentially. There's only one left. We know where he spawns. I think. Do we not know where that guy spawns? Hello? There he is. I love, I actually really do like the gear from Korthos. I find it to be quite good. But again, I've done literally hundreds of TRs. Wow. Can you believe that I can say that I've done hundreds of TRs? I'm pretty sure that's a true statement even. Because we know that we have done at least 150 something, and I've done... Java's almost got his completionist. I think he's 1 or 2 lives away from that, and I have several other characters that have gotten TRs, several TRs under their belts as well. It may not be entirely correct. I may have only done like 190 TRs. I wonder if there's some way that you can check. I think I just have to go through each character, huh? and see what they keep track of. Because part of the problem is that I've done lives on Samus that the game does not keep track of in any way for me to see. Like I have probably done, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 lives that were, they didn't count, like was just Wizard lives that I TR'd into Wizard and just played as a Wizard or whatever, and that was the life it counted as. Probably, yeah, at least a dozen times, I would say. Probably more. I'm not going to do all the Korthos probably, but I am going to get to my free Cerberus cake. People who watch the stream know that I really enjoy having that free cake on me. Also got to figure out what I'm going to use to power level Jerry up next week too. So for those of you who don't know, the reason that I'm kind of in a little bit of in the pooper today is Jerry died last night in the Vaughn raid, Vaughn 5. The clip is on my YouTube, or not my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere probably, but the clip is on my Twitch, and as well as I posted a link on my Twitter page, and it wasn't even anything cool, or it was just basically the same thing that happens to most people when they die in the hardcore. You just have a momentary lapse of judgment because you're just going, and he just did that. He just relaxed a little bit too long, thought, oh, things are going really well, or whatever the thought process was for Jerry in that moment, and ended up walking into a trap. Took 3 hits of damage, and I don't think I saw his life total jump up at all. Where I think had he responded with a heal, he would have been fine, or if he would have responded with jumping the right direction. And I think what happened is he jumped into more traps. So he took the first tick of damage, responded by, oh, I got to get out of the trap, and jumped into another trap, and it got him. What's aggravating, in my opinion, is that we were literally talking about not getting dinged by those traps right beforehand. And again, that's that problem when you're not thinking about it or constant. No, let's. I'm gonna go take my level 3. But it's easy to let that momentary lapse of concentration take you down. And that's all that happened. Doesn't make it less frustrating, but alright, I'm not gonna worry about open locks at the moment, I don't think. I have such a hard time not taking completionist. I pretty much just always take it. Okay, 2 more spells. Get mage armor now, I suppose, would be fine. Protection from evil is also fine. Should have at least 1 point, right? Yeah. This one really bothers me. Energy of the Scholar being 2. I really hope someone takes a crack at the Archmage tree quickly. My friend Talab is logged on. Hey, buddy. I have a feeling he's probably high level, but howdy, howdy. We might be able to catch Rhett, though, for a little bit. Rhett tends to be high on the TR train. Urch. That guy is outdated now. Woo-hoo. I mean, you don't get this window to play with all these hirelings that often. I don't know. I for one enjoy kind of taking on this pikey role. It is definitely a style that I enjoy. What do we have in our chest? Wet goodies. Some guild renown. That's good. We'll take that. We are running a guild renown pot. Again, it was just in the way. I needed it gone. Needed it gone. Are there more? Here we go. Alright, have one of them open this. I'm going to search this door out. I don't remember if that gives us a bonus or not. I don't think it does. Magic the Gathering is trending. What do they do now? Oh, they're trending because they're making another Planeswalker card that they're letting people chime in on. I feel like we get on the murder spree a little easy here. Okay. Everybody on attack mode. Yeah, I would like to be able to tell the chest, I don't want this kind of thing in the future. I don't know if items have a class, though. Like, is there an easy way to say, I don't want any thieves tools when I do the auto collect? Guess it's fine. Alright, so again, we do Korthos to that point because I like getting this this cake. Man, I need this crud to be gone. There we go, nice. Let's go spot. He's level 30. Voodoo's level 12 though. We might be able to catch up and pike some quests with Voodoo. Who am I kidding? I don't get a pike quest. Even when I don't feel good, I try to plow through quests hard and fast. I love these quests. Yeah, right? We're ready for Reaper. Probably. We have an army. We have an army. We have good DPS. We have our ship buffs. If not us, who? Who is ready if not us? People with gear? Shut up. We don't need no gear. That was the wrong button for sure. Boop, 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 boop. Spot went off, that's nice. Probably should have had the Froggo pull that for me. Okay, you say this every time, but it's important. The item that you're looking for comes out of the barrels. You don't have to break the boxes. I don't know who's gonna appreciate that particular tip, but there's always somebody who's like, what, really? Boo. Game has gotten stingy on us. There's one. do. Put everybody on standstill mode. We'll run right up the middle, sort of. Huh, I wonder why those guys decided to activate that trap. They were past it. Should have, they would have had to move backwards to activate that trap. I'm not sure why they would have. Interesting. Excuse me. Slay a witch doctor. I wonder what he says. He says, ooh, ee. Crossbow is in my butt. He dropped his trinket. Come on. One more, kids. One more. So there's one. So we keep looking just so it's in the second to last place. Oh, back here. Oh, man. All right. That's how you do it. That is how you'll do it. You keep looking even after you found it. Wait. Again, turn on all the NPCs because we have them. That's why. What? So I call shenanigans on monsters saving. I don't know what that DC is right now, but it should be pretty bananas. I mean, our illusion is +7. Alright, somebody else pull the lever. I'm gonna look at these chests. Maybe? Hello? Open? I don't think there's a trap box from just that trap, so we're just going to keep moving. Oh, hello. We found the danger. Guys are back there slaughtering that stuff for days. See, the stream's been live for 2 hours and we're level 3. Look at that. More than a level an hour. Alright, this version of this quest is a little bit different than the other versions. The guys are more of a wall / distraction as opposed to okay, we got everybody? Nope. Okay. Again, we're not trying to kill no kobolds. We are just trying to kill the least amount of kobolds. And the guys taking some damage is not a very big deal. What? Ellery is the wounded, apparently. There's a Reaper back there. Gotta get up the ladder. Okay. Once we're up the ladder, we're fine. I think. Where'd he go? Where'd that Reaper go? I don't see him. Where'd he go? I'm just gonna read down this dungeon alert slide. Nope, not that one. Okay. Huh. We must have gotten that Reaper somehow. I don't buy it. But maybe somehow. Pretty close to just walking out of here. Okay. Are you going to get one more kobold before I can leave? Doesn't look like it. That's how you do that quest. Don't trick yourself into doing it in a not very efficient and fun manner. Dee-doo-doo. Alright. Get going. Get going. He's not going to take care of it. Fine. I only have like 1,000 skills, so it's probably reasonable. Wait for the librarian to leave. Look at there. Some monsters that we almost do more damage with our spells than our crossbow. Almost. Look at the difference between the hardcore and live. Like, whatever. Stupid lightning trap. On the hardcore, you're like, oh, turn off all the lightning bolts. Save me. Wow. Look at that. I could die. Whoa! Did die. Look at that. First death. Probably a second death too, to be really honest. Hoping that we can get ourselves to the point where we can self-res. We had 20 seconds. We should be able to make it, I think. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna have to get carried. Oh! Froggo, you'll be our carry boy. Wait. There it is. Go carry me. There we go. It's alright. Hirelings are there for reasons, guys. Sometimes those reasons are, I play real sloppy. So we did one trap. We got a 10% bonus. I think we can get a little bit more. No, still just 10. There's definitely a different world if you're looking at the quests at XP per minute, like how much is worth. Like doing that first trap for 10% experience, gold. The second trap was a waste of time, apparently. You know what? I wonder if we should just pretend that we're this guy for right now. It'd probably be a little bit faster still. There's not an LFM up, is there? Of course not. Difference between the hardcore and live as well. This is kind of what our build is about, to be honest. It's, at the moment anyway, is to get a good color spray down and hit with like some sort of AoE. I'm just curious. Boom. Man, I hate to say it, but I might have to take Quicken sooner than I had planned. I'm usually pretty good about not even needing Quicken, to be honest. But sometimes the spells that just feel like they take such a long time to land that it really becomes necessary for a handful of the... at least a good handful of the spells. And because this build is so relying on the SLAs for damage and stuff down the road, it certainly makes a big difference. Oh, Frenzy took a lightning bolt to the nuts. Can you just disable the trap? Yeah, he can't. Alright. I want to grab a little bit of this experience increase here, I think. A little bit of bonus experience. Should be able to pick up a couple, I think. Right? Like Maybe not. Look at that. Need 18 monsters still. I think we're gonna quite get there without coming through here. I feel like we must have missed something somewhere, but I don't know where we could have possibly missed anything, man. I don't have enough spell points to fire off my first level spell. Classic. Alright, we got there. We got there, just in time. Um, 5 minutes and 6 seconds. I really didn't pay that close of attention. What was the total? 6,501 experience. Not that bad. This is an ad you can get behind. Jensen Impact. Is that like a driver for like cars, like ratchet sets? Oh, it's an anime? Okay. Well, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Anyway, good morning, Titan. It's a gacha game? I don't know. I was gonna talk to you at some point. Are you playing DDO on your Oculus? No? Okay. Yeah, I was asking you. So, my video card had an accident last month, and it does not do a very good job. And I got a chance to check out an Oculus over Christmas, and I was really impressed with it. And somebody was telling me that you can run pretty much any graphic like on a big screen, and I was just thinking, man, maybe it'd be worth to try to go that direction and maybe find a laptop that will play DDO and try to transition into a different style of play for traveling in the bus. Like a TV oil, yeah. Basically, someone was telling me that you can basically set up virtual monitors where you can, I don't think I care about that, where you can have as many different monitors and tabs and stuff open for things that you are interested in. So in my mind, I was just thinking that as long as I have identified where the keyboard is, maybe I could play, like, teach myself to play DDO completely off a touch. I'm just gonna ignore this trap. Yeah, I mean, if there's a way that you could signify or tell it what things to continue to show or display, you know what I mean? Like with the pass-through vision stuff. I knew it was the future for a long time. I wasn't sure how it would react with my head or whatever. But like I said, I got a chance to go play with it and I really had a lot of fun. So I was just wondering what kind of success people were having with doing virtual desktop stuff. Obviously, I have not played very deep into that world yet, so. Finally got your red dragon shard. Nice. Congrats. It doesn't matter if it got acquired. It's got acquired, right? Let's go. Excuse me. Maybe part of what I've been wanting is such a carefree Zerg life for a while. I feel like I don't think it took us very long to of actual physical gameplay to level up the last rogue life, or the last iconic life. But now that it's done, I feel like we definitely didn't have that carefree playstyle that I would kind of thought we were going to. That makes a bit of a difference also, I think. Let's take the slowest possible climb here, shall we? It sounds like a lot of fun. Use. Alright, I don't care use. Oh, I had to kill this whole room to open the door? Lame. It's after 2. We're going to go a little bit later this afternoon. I don't know how late we're going to go, but we'll probably log off whenever I decide I'm ready to eat. I have work tonight. I finally feel like I can return to the arena and do some arena stuff, and that'll be lots of fun. I'm really looking forward to getting a little bit of time in to play and whatnot. Oh, I missed it? Gross. Sometimes your misplays just cost you like 15 seconds for no reason. And those are the ones that stick with you. I don't want you to... Alright, I'm tired of that message. The fact that you can get into a quote shooting game, man, I tell you, I played a game. I want to say it was called like Wizard Walk or something along those lines, and it was literally just stand there and pretend you were Harry Potter for a while. I had so much fun. I cannot tell you how much fun I had, just like throwing shit around and making things get really big or really tiny, or like it was just fun. And I didn't even get to play any of the like actual games version. I just sat there and played with those graphics. I probably screwed with that particular mode for, I don't know, maybe an hour. I just sat there and pretended to be a Wizard Harry. It was so much fun. I wish there was a slightly faster way to do this part of the quest. I have not figured out a better way other than like having a hireling pull one side of them. Because I honestly don't remember which side you need. So I feel like I pull both sides. Well, it looks like the AI didn't do the right thing, so whatever didn't get pulled. So I pulled this one, right? Try to remember that in the future. What? Another one you gotta kill a bunch of guys? Advance to wizardry. Do we want an electric loop? Yeah, probably, right? I'm not the world's biggest Acid Arrow fan with the environment DDOs in today. But I do really like the spell in pen and paper. And there was quite a long time that I liked it in DDO. But unfortunately that time has certainly passed. But maybe it'll be good on a boss somewhere while we're leveling up for a moment. You also pulled a Mythic 2 Heroic SOS. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to do this life is gonna be, like I said, this is our first life that we've quote completed our character. So all we have left is now is a few epic TRs that I have zero give a shits about completing. So literally now it's just gonna be level up, like do Slayers, do whatever sounds fun, and just screw around for like a while. We're gonna do Reaper stuff, we're gonna do grades, we're gonna do quests. We're just going to try to have a really chill, fun life. And we're gonna do some of that some days, and some of that we'll go back and work on the hardcore server. I'm just not ready to go all in on hardcore just yet again. Actually, not this one. I don't know which of these two we're going to end up actually using the most. Later we'll hopefully use this one, and we'll just take this point out. Well, or two of these points out. Let's just take them out now, right? If we're not going to use them, we might though. We are still like hitting our pew pew buttons. We'll keep them. We'll keep them both for now. All right. Really? This isn't our cloak? All right, let's take off the level 1 stuff. Blink. Huh, I'm surprised I don't have a Voice of the Master in there. So what do we usually wear at this level then? Oh, is it the goggles? Is the goggles the other thing? No. Wow. I thought I heard kissy noises, and I'm like, what the hell? I see the wife is wearing a pretty dark outfit, so she blended in with the rug pretty well. I couldn't. I was like, what the hell? Where? Could also use this outfit this life. Decide if it's something we want to keep around. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I usually use a frozen tunic, but maybe this is a life that we don't need a frozen tunic. We can get away with dusting off the blast from the past. I feel like I can just pull this one out of the Cloak of the Mountain. I don't think I wear that Cloak of the Mountain often enough that it needs to have that tied into it all the time. I would rather... okay, the green slot. I would like to have this... I know that we, because we're doing so many iconics, we kind of shifted our focus to leveling the other way around. Oh, it's the wrong cloak. That's why. There we go. Alright, well that also changes a couple of things. Because if we're going to show this outfit, then that changes for a while. Then that changes which cloak we can wear. That does not go together. this'll work. Not sure that's exactly what we want, but it'll work. Alright. Three to four. True seeing goggles. Yeah, going up to 32 strength doesn't do anything right now. Or 32 wisdom. Alright, we'll slam that. You know what? Screw it. We ran out of mana last time. Speaking of, are we almost out of bolts too? We are, okay. Wow, we have to go get our leveling, our leveling person. And go get gear. This is awesome. It's been such a long time since we've been low level that on not the hardcore where we actually have things. It's kind of nice actually. Don't think this person actually has any gear. Well, a couple of things. I assume that there's going to be an astral projector somewhere. But none of these are the things that I'm kind of looking for here. This is all slightly higher level than I. Oh, here we go. It's a better bow than what we're using. Wow, look at that. I have a baby one even. All right, put the baby one over there. Huh. Okay. Who else would have, like, my low-level baby gear? I guess Java's the last person I leveled up from a wee baby. Yeah, okay. Maybe Java's got it. Yeah, there's our Braces of the Wind. Which I guess don't really do that much for us on that current line. Because we already are blurry, so it's Lightning, Lore, and Magnetism. I don't know what else we're currently wearing, but throw it over there as a maybe. We may want this Ring of Spell Storing at some point too. We have a Fire Club. Yeah, I don't... We just may not have a bunch in the way of gear until level 10. Or maybe there's a few things at level 8. What's the crossbows that we... No, looking for gear. Here's another Epic's box even. I guess I think I went ahead and bought one on they were on sale, and I never used it. I'm gonna try using these things. Let's try to get some stuff burned out. I don't want to have MMO-itis, basically, or D&D-itis, where you don't want to use anything because you might need it later. Such a silly strategy, but almost everybody does it. That is not the most successful way to play a video game like this. So I'm going to try better to break that habit of myself. Tap into my various resources while I have them. Come on. You can do it. There we go. I mean, I guess it's better than this, right? I honestly have no idea which of these are going to be deadly +3 versus just a bunch of damage. Either way could be... Either one could be fine. Yeah, I don't know, man. It feels bad. I feel like I used to have gear like planned out, like all of my slots. Now everything's gone. There's no real gear. Sorry, Twitch, or not Twitch, okay, I have no idea what this is, but I have to watch this later. You know what, screw it, let's watch it now. So, my Discord, or my Twitter updated to this video, so let's look at it. Guys beating a big pile. I assume that's some sort of material, like rope type material, like hemp or something. Yeah, they're making a rope, right? How badass is that? Wow. Imagine that's your job. That's what you do for a living. No thanks. That did not look like an extremely fun process, did it? Alright, let's see. 2:30. I'm getting a little perched. I'd like to do just a little bit more here. This thing got ghost touch on it. It does not. Let's... Our gnome powers are like light crossbows, aren't they? While we're waiting for the game to log out. I've probably switched it too many times, and we probably need to... Light hammers, light maces, light pick, short sword, light repeating crossbows. It changes things, actually. I know, I just logged out and logged back in. Pretty sure this is not a light crossbow. I'm pretty sure it is a great crossbow. Yeah. My spectral... I was going to go get the spectral crossbow, but it's a great crossbow. And then... the Diplomancer is level 5. So we'll just wait. But that means that this guy is probably still the superior weapon, even though it's not very good. It's probably better than this because of the minimum damage. Alright, we're level 4. Normally that means I would look at like 2s and stuff, but I think we pretty much knocked out the 2s that I care about. We could go Monk Orc. Doesn't look like a monk orc. He looks like a lizard. I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like the world is a lie right now. Alright, what do you think? We could go, like, keep on the Borderlands. Yeah, okay. Well, they're all still level 1 quests, too. Like, Let's do something different. Let's make another choice. Starting to get hungry. What time is it? It's almost 3. Let's take advantage of some situations. Thought we saw a blank crossbow. Have we considered just putting in the dumpster? Or selling? Did we... Oh, it's a heavy. We don't want a heavy. We want a light crossbow. Well, we are on Sarlona, so everything probably costs an arm, a leg, and a nut. It's one for 5 shards. You got me. You got me. Okay. So at level... CC planner. I think we're going to be able to do something much cooler. We just need to decide what level. Do we want it to be at like 2, 3? So we can do force effect and like pierce effect. Alright, 4 goes to 2d6. Yeah, I'm afraid we have to go 4, right? But we don't want that. Do we want bludgeoning or undead bane? I kind of do. So what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to build an undead repeating killing the thing. I think that's what we're going to do. So good, undead bane, this. Which means we probably need to grab our other baggie. Come back, I'm sorry. Alright, that bag on the other hand is not going to be necessary all the time. But it's necessary now. Alright, so 4 undead. Good. Okay. And that guy should be cleared already for crafting. Alright, so 4. Good. Undead. And then oh, it's not in here. Oh, there's one. That should be a hefty. That should feel like a hefty power increase. We're 2 things away from that. All right, let's do just a little bit. Do a couple more quests, and we'll probably call it a Friday. About you, but I'm pretty much ready to get something to eat. I'm gonna make some flank steak. I think it's gonna be the plan. My wife's internet boyfriend. He loves some flank steak, and I have to say, he's not wrong. Flank steak is fucking delicious. Pardon my French. Pardon my French, but it's true. It's delicious. The reason I wanted to do this is because it has a lot of really interesting level appropriate loot, which is actually pretty cool. And I think they did a good job of mixing it around. Step it up a little bit. Now we have our Reaper points. And we have a weapon that will kill Reapers. And we have the ability, we probably should step the difficulty up to 4, but oh, well, we have to get 10 kills for Reaper experience. Don't forget the 10 Reaper kills. Alright, 10 kills. Zoom. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, somebody is ready for some daddy to take a break. Yeah, hi. Alright. I honestly don't know which of these chests have things in them. Looks like it wasn't that one, though. Okay, we have 18 kills. We're good to go. Alright, let's see if we can get... Let's go to the top of the hour and see what we can kind of rush through. Oh, I gotta go talk to Daddy now, right? Let's go! So in our 10s. What can I say? This build is awesome. You know what? What's the next quest like? Next quest is like run through again, right? Let's see what it's like. Let's just take our opportunity to get our butt ripped right at the end of the quest, and or right at the end of the stream. Although we did get beat up earlier pretty bad. Okay. Oh, there's a despair. Yeah, maybe we're not ready to handle, like, despair reapers. Oh. Okay. Okay. You win. You win. Young. Oh, we didn't make it out in time. Ah, rip. Alright. Well, I think with that, I'm going to call it a morning. Go get something to eat. Get a little bit of other work I have to take care of before I go to my other job. So, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed playing. If you did, feel free to show us. You can like, subscribe, follow at the various locations. Twitch.tv, YouTube.com, etc. All at Samus Garobo. Twitter. You can cash at me at $, Samus Garobo. And of course, you can join the Patreon at patreon.com/Samus. All wonderful ways to help us out. But of course, the best way to help us out is to be here when we go live. So thanks very much for spending some time with us today. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys. If we don't get a chance to have a bonus stream tomorrow or Sunday, I'll be here on Monday. All right, everybody.